Hello, YouTube. Hello, McTow. Hello, Red Pill. This is Red Pill in the Wind. Today, in the midst of this government shutdown, I'm gonna do something here. We're gonna do something different here. Instead of basically bagging on the people on EBT, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna promote education. See, the thing is, this is one thing the government don't want you to do: promote education. So I'm gonna do this here. So this goes out to the people in the EBT. I'm gonna give you a basic understanding on how a jet engine works, frame by frames. All right, day one of EBT education. This is day one of EBT education. Today we're going to talk about the jet engine as a whole. How a jet engine works is it brings air in like a vacuum cleaner, compresses air into like an air compressor, and dumps fuel into that compressed air and ignites it and sends the hot pressurized exhaust gases out the back. How does that work? How does it do it? It does it via, similar to your vacuum cleaner, like fan blades. That's the equivalent of it. Fan blades, ranging from large to small. See, the thing is, how it works. The big spinny blade is basically the fan section. That's where the air starts. Then it goes into the compressor section, which blades can range from, depending on the aircraft, right about from 1 inch to 1 foot to like 6 inches in diameter, or so it's 6 inches in length, and about half that in width. So if you have a 4-inch long compressor blade, cut the blade in half. That is the width. That is roughly the width of the blade. And it is an angle to where it's able to bring air in. That is the rotor section. Now the stator section is about the same, works on the same concept, but as the word says, it's stators. What its job is to basically position the air for the next section to bring it in and compress it even further. Now there's a thing called increase of pressure equals increase of temperature, which brings the temperature up as it compresses through the stages. Now, as it compresses through the stages, you get this thing. You may get an overpressure, but we can deal with that in another video. So, once you get to the aft section, you get into the diffuser. Diffuser, what it does is basically keeps the air from backflowing back into the compressor section when the fuel in the air mixture gets ignited. When it gets ignited, it sends the residual air out the exhaust. But in that thing, you send it through a series of turbines, which then provides more energy based on how the aircraft is programmed into either the compressor, the fan, or the electronics, based on how the aircraft is set up. And then you have the exhaust section, which basically pushes the air out. So, you know what? I'm going to do something different on this government shutdown. I'm going to basically educate. I'm going to educate to the best of my knowledge. I am not college educated. I just have experience in aviation from one of my previous MOSs. So, I hope I was able to at least inspire somebody to go out and get themselves an education, a trade, either going in aviation, going to something, to try to get people to understand that you cannot depend on the government. You have to depend on yourself. and anybody who is willing to put the knowledge out there. This is Red Pill in the Wind, signing off.